What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dirty, and I'm back. And this video is going to be about the Direct that Nintendo had yesterday. I watched it yesterday, and they had some pretty interesting, stuff lined up for 2015. Nintendo is doing their thing with the Wii U, and supposedly from now until the end of 2015, Nintendo supposed to be dropping a game every month. So we definitely going to see how that go, because everybody knows they really don't have any at all of like third-party support. If they do have like third-party support, it's real low, or there's actually some third parties that's helping Nintendo on some of their franchise games, like Hyrule Warriors, stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna get into it. Just a quick rundown of what they showed, for the Direct from yesterday. And they actually start off the Direct with a 3DS game. And I didn't know what it was until it actually, they started showing some characters. And what they showed was Majora's Mask 3D for the 3DS, which is pretty cool. Now, that's a Zelda game, Majora's Mask. And that game was on the 64. And for some reason, I never picked that game up on the 64. I brought Ocarina of Time on the 64, and man, that was a good game. But for some reason, I didn't pick up Majora's Mask. I don't know. Was it like another, couple of games under my radar? Was it something that came out on the PlayStation 1, that I was interested in at the time? I don't know. I never picked up or played Majora's Mask. So for them doing the remake for Majora's Mask for the 3DS, I would definitely pick that up so I get a chance to play that. The next game they showed after that was a game called Codename Steam. It's like a turn-based RPG. It looks pretty good, you know what I'm saying? I have to see like more gameplay and stuff like that. But that game is coming out 2015. That and Majora's Mask is coming out 2015. And then after Codename Steam, they actually showed the NES remix for the 3DS. And the first two NES remix was actually on the is actually on the Wii U in the eShop. And now they have a remix for the 3DS. And you also have some what else did they put in there? Some of the Japanese games from the Super Famicom is also in there for the 3DS. So that's something exclusive for the 3DS version. Some Famicom games. The next one that they showed, and the NES remix for the 3DS is supposed to come out this December 5th. So, I mean, if people is actually into that one and they like the one that was on the Wii U, I guess you could pick that up for the 3DS. Then the next one that they showed was Captain Toad Treasure Hunt. This is another game. We all knew Luigi had his year, his game and everything like that. So now I guess Toad won his turn, and basically it's just, like a little small, I guess you could say like map or stage. Something just like in Super Mario 3D World. He actually have his own stage and his own game, and Toadette is actually in the game. I guess you're trying to save her also from the trailer that they showed. Looked like she was like in trouble, so you taking on some of the enemies from the Super Mario Land. So that's pretty cool. That game actually comes out also this year, December 5th. For the Captain Toad. It looks pretty decent. The art style and everything, I like how it looks. I might give it a try. I think it's like $40. It's gonna be like $40 or something like that. So not a full price game. And then they talked about the amiibos. that's going to be coming out soon, and they actually showed the second set of amiibos that's going to be coming out in, is it December? I think it is. I think it's December. I think it's going to be like 6 more or something like that. I remember seeing Pit, Little Mac, and there's a few more I can't remember, but those are the 2 that I noticed from the second batch that's coming out for the amiibos. And then they showed Mario Kart 8 DLC. That looked awesome. Can't wait till that come out. The Mario Kart DLC, the first DLC comes out next week, and that's November 13th. And then they have one coming out in May. And they both are for, I think, $7.99, I think it is. But if you get both at the same time, you get it for, I think, $11.99 or $12.99. So that's not bad. Some good DLC. The first DLC batch, you get 3 characters, 4 vehicles, and 4 tracks. So that's pretty cool. And they show Link on the motorcycle. I forgot the name of the motorcycle that he's on, but he have his shield on the side with the Triforce and everything. It looks awesome. Like, he looked awesome in that. They also showed another stage, F-Zero. That stage looked awesome. You get the F-Zero Blue Falcon to ride in as a kart. So I'll definitely be using that with the character I like playing with, and that's Ludwig. He's one of the Koopa kids with the blue hair, you know. So I get the Blue Falcon, I got the blue hair, so you know what I'm saying, I'm on the F-Zero track doing it up. The next track they showed was Wario's Minecart. I forget, I think that was on the N64 version, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was on the N64 version, but yeah, they got that. And they got Hyrule. They got a Hyrule stage, so you're racing through Hyrule. Looks pretty cool. And I think one of the best stages is the Excite Bike. Like, that Excite Bike stage looked awesome. From what I heard from Game Explain, they were saying that each time you play the Excite Bike track, it's totally different. So it switches up. So I'm guessing you never play the same track twice. And that's what they said on their website. So that was pretty cool. I was like, man, if Nintendo actually do that with Excite Bike, because I don't know if some of you guys remember in Excite Bike, the original Excite Bike for the NES, you can make your own track and save it, and you can have your friends play the track and so on. They can make a track and so on and so on. So that's pretty cool if they actually do that. And then with the amiibos, you can actually use the amiibos in Mario Kart 8. And depending on who you use, like Mario, I think Star Fox, Samus, and a couple of more other characters, your Mii characters can also wear their like uniform, like their outfit or whatever that's made for the Miis. So that's pretty cool by using the amiibos on Mario Kart 8. And then we move along to Kirby's Rainbow Curse. That's a cool looking game. I doubt if I pick that game up. That Kirby look like clay. The animation is clay, and it looks awesome. You know how Nintendo did that. That art style to look like clay, but I'm not really in too much with that. The gameplay of using a stylus, on the gamepad to move around Kirby, where you want him to go, because you draw a line and he's actually riding along into a ball on that line. You know what I'm saying, to take out enemies, to get stars and other different treasures and stuff like that. So then they showed the Duck Hunt for Smash Brothers Wii U, which is coming out in November. And I think it's November 21st for the Smash Brothers. And they showed the Duck Hunt, and that dog and that duck on his back, man, it's like they just doing some crazy combos. They're using the guys from Hogan's Alley from the NES to shoot at you and stuff like that. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. So that's going to be coming out soon. And then they also show a bundle, and this bundle actually looks nice, but I want to get it, but I'm still going to wait till next year to pick up this 3DS, the new 3DS that Nintendo supposed to be bringing out next year. So what they have coming out is Persona for the 3DS, and they actually have a 3DS XL that's blue with Persona characters, you know, in white, you know, highlighted in white. It looks awesome. Like, it looks nice, the color and everything. And when I seen it, I'm like, man, I want that, but I actually want the new 3DS, you know. So I was like, I have to skip that bundle. And also they mentioned that the Sonic Boom for the 3DS, they actually got a demo available for the 3DS now. So I didn't get a chance yesterday to actually turn on my 3DS and download it, but I'll probably do it later this evening. Then they showed Monster Hunter 4 for the 3DS, and they were showing like the little characters from 3, like, I'm guessing they like cats or something, and they was like in Mario's suit and hat and Luigi, and they carrying around the hammer and stuff like that. So the Monster Hunter is looking really good for the 3DS. I'm hoping that they make one for the Wii U like they did 3, because Monster Hunter, that is a nice game. If you guys haven't played Monster Hunter, it's a very good game. You'll be on it for hours. The next game that they showed and I was excited for was Xenoblade X, the Monolith Soft X game, Xenoblade X, and that game looks phenomenal. It's like every time Nintendo show this game, it's like it's being, you know, more polished. You know, you see more visuals and everything for the game and everything like that. And I mean, the drawback distance of what you see in the distance, the creatures, the monsters that you got to go up against, the detail in them, like they body structure, they muscles, even the character themselves that you play as, like, is very detailed. They show like the city, the new Los Angeles, and then they showed this big, tall monster. I'm talking about, it was big as the screen, tall as the screen, and I mean, him just the character walking up to it, like, he looked like an ant compared to, you know what I'm saying, the size of that monster that was walking. The character was running towards him, and he looked like the size of an ant. And that is awesome. You know what I'm saying? That is awesome. It reminded me of that game that was on the PS2, where you had to fight these big giant monsters. You had to climb up on them and, you know, hitting certain spots that glowed, you know, to take them down. I forgot the name of the game, but it was actually a good game. Colossus. That's the name of the game. And that creature, monster, whatever it was, he was big just like those Colossus on that game. He was gigantic. So I can just imagine what else is going to go on in that Xeno universe. And the game looks gorgeous. Like, that game right there is showing the potential of what the Wii U can do. You know, we don't have third party to actually show the potential, you know, and the power of the Wii U, but you know, the Wii U has some power under the hood. I mean, and you know, most people don't want to admit it. You know what I'm saying? They just think that it's, you know, up there with the 360 and PS3. But like I said, it's going to take Nintendo to actually show people that the Wii U really does have some true power. You know what I'm saying? And that game looked awesome. You know what I'm saying? And it don't need 8 gigs of RAM to actually show you, you know, the high power graphics potential that the Wii U has. That Xenoblade is actually showing you, and each time Nintendo showed it, from the first time they ever showed it to now, it just looked better and better every time they show Xenoblade. And so that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So then the next game, so I was hyped on that game, the Xenoblade. And the other game, last game I was hyped on that they showed was Splatoon. That game looked awesome. It looks fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait for that game to come out, you know what I'm saying, so I can play with my friends. You know what I'm saying? I could play with Gamers Nation 1 2 3 4, you know what I'm saying? Play with Dave, you know what I'm saying? He pick it up and just have fun. Like, it actually has a campaign mode. It's just not a multiplayer, you know, a multiplayer like we seen the last E3 a couple of months ago, a few months back. And it actually has a campaign, and it's doing everything. They showing the enemies and stuff like that. They like octopus, and man, it's crazy. That game, Splatoon, looks awesome. Looks really good. But yeah, that was the last game that they showed, was that Splatoon. So I'm actually excited for that. I'm excited for Xenoblade X. And yeah, but that was the Nintendo Direct. You know what I'm saying? They showed some nice stuff. You know what I'm saying? They showed some good stuff. And Nintendo is actually handling it, you know, basically by themselves without any, you know, barely any third-party support. You know, third party don't want to put any games on the Wii U. But like I said, Nintendo was doing their thing, and they putting the games out there. You know what I'm saying? So I can only tip my hat off to Nintendo. You know, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying what you guys are bringing out, and I'm going to be picking them up. So, yeah, that's my thoughts, and that's what Nintendo Direct was about yesterday. So, hope you guys enjoy it. Look out for my next video. I will be giving my review on The Last of Us Remastered for the PS4. And I see you guys later. Peace. Keep it gaming.